Natural gas futures hitting a 6-week high after a report by the EIA showed that inventory levels dropped by more than expected last week. So what's ahead for natural gas prices and U.S. production? Joining me now, Gary Evans, Chairman and CEO of Magnum Hunter Resources. And Gary, thank you for joining us. So where are gas prices going? They were historically low for a while, but perhaps a colder winter could push those prices higher. What do you think?
Well, hopefully higher. Our industry definitely needs higher prices. So, yeah, we've been suffering a pretty long drought with low prices over the last couple of years, and that's been exacerbated by these tremendous shale plays that the U.S. has discovered. You know, the months of January and February really dictate where gas prices will go for the ensuing year. So we got to have some cold weather in places like New York and Chicago to really get these prices back up to around 4, which is where we need them.
Your company, talking of shale projects, is active in 5 major shale projects in North America. How productive are they? Well,
the shale plays of what's made this country head to the possibility of becoming energy independent, and we've always known the shale plays existed. We just have the technology today to now develop them. So the plays that our company is most active is down in the Eagle Ford, which is South Texas. That's predominantly for us an oil play. The Marcellus, which is gas, but ours is liquids-rich gas in West Virginia. The Utica over in Ohio, and the Bakken up in North Dakota, and we're in southern Saskatchewan in Canada as well.
I wanted to ask you about oil. We've seen these oil prices rise right close to $96 a barrel. Where do you see prices going from here?
Actually, I'm quite surprised to see prices as high as they are. I think one of the big factors that's caused that is the difference between Brent and WTI drawing in. You're seeing people getting more bullish on the economy. That's a positive. China and India continue to have a major thirst for oil. But again, the United States is producing more oil than we have since the 70s, and we've actually crossed the 50% barrier now of making 50% of our own product rather than importing it. So I'm not real bullish on oil long term because I think we got plenty of it. I'm much more bullish that hopefully that natural gas will go up, because lower prices will allow the industry to hopefully have higher prices because you have less drilling.
Right. Well, you know, in the wake of the BP oil spill, we saw a slew of government regulations come down. Since then, how difficult has it been to do business, or are we seeing some of those regulations ease off a little bit?
Well, for companies like Magnum Hunter, where our business is predominantly dealing with landowners, we have very few leases that are actually owned by the public or the government. So the difficulty has been on federal lands, where the government has been very slow in granting permits, and the difficulty has been the deep water when the Macondo accident occurred. So we really haven't had any issues in getting the permits we want. There's been delays. Certain states have put in new requirements, and there's new permitting needs, but really it has not affected us. It's been mainly those companies that operate with federal leases.
Very good. We're already out of time. Gary Evans, CEO of Magnum Hunter Resources, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.